Today we got a surprise in the mail. Check it out. I don't know if you can tell who this is from, but this is from Green River. And they told us not to open it until we were on camera. So, here we go.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Now here's what I was thinking. There'd be a golden ticket in here, and Zach and I would be part owners of Green River. But we'll settle for foolproof. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we're going to review Green River's newest release, really.
Yeah, so this is literally dropping, I believe, today. And I think you can actually get it at the distillery. I think it's going to be there for, I think, all week. If I remember reading the email correctly, it would help if you would pull it up.
Who wants to do that?
But who wants to do that?
Who wants to do that?
So... but anyways, we've actually, we're very fortunate. Green River did send us this bottle. So thank you to Green River. You guys have been awesome. Very supportive of the channel. Very appreciative of that. But we had to wait to open it on like the video.
Yes.
The special intro with the box and everything. So
yeah,
we haven't tried it. I didn't for sure know if it was the full bottle in there.
We didn't know anything. We knew it was a big box, and we knew that liquid was inside because I could hear it shaking in there.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't know anything about it other than it is a foolproof.
Yeah. So going a little bit to the bottle. So this is Green River Foolproof.
Yeah.
This is 117.3 proof. The mash bill.
It's 70% local corn. 11% rye. I don't know. Hold on.
5% malted barley.
21% rye and 9% malted barley.
We were totally off.
We were close. It is 5 to 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So super cool.
Yeah, and for everybody who hasn't had an opportunity to try any of the Green River picks, some of these newer ones that have came out have a little proof behind them have been awesome. So very excited for this.
The fact that this is going to be like an everyday foolproof staple is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And at only $50,
Is that how much it is?
Yep, $49.99 is the...
It's a great price.
It is a great price. And so what Green River has decided to do with getting their liquid out to people and making it accessible to them at a reasonable price, kudos to you, Green River.
You know, it really is. It's really refreshing considering how a lot of big distilleries and small distilleries at that.
Yeah.
Just crank out these bottles and they're double the price of this.
Yes, double. Sometimes more. Depends on which one you're talking about.
That's true. All right, some light fruit on that one with a little honey.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say like there was a honey note in that kind of smells. It feels like it has a little bit of cinnamon in there too.
A little bit of like a candy. I don't want to say gusher, but maybe like licorice. But
I think
not
that's
like a traditional like licorice. Though.
Yeah, I think that's more of what I think it is. It's candied. It's like
a candy cinnamon.
No, not even. It's somewhere in there. Like my nose, when cinnamon is in there, it also smells very candy like, and so the sweetness kind of like throws me off a little bit. It smells a little appley in there too.
I don't get, I'm going to say this. I don't get a ton of cinnamon, but I do get graham cracker, which I always kind of merge those two kind of together. Maybe it's not graham cracker though. Maybe it's like a honey graham.
Maybe. I think the honey is definitely on there. I mean, it's not off-putting at all. Like,
No. And we literally just opened this.
Yeah,
up
this
too.
is fresh crack.
It is a little proofy. The proof is on the nose on that one, and I don't know if it's just because it's fresh crack.
Maybe not. Maybe because I feel like some of the single barrels, some of the proofier single barrels, I think smell proofy too.
Yeah, but I think they kind of mellow out a lot.
Do
of
they?
times. I think
I've
so.
only really had those when they were fresh cracked while I was at the bar.
Yeah. All right.
That proof is right at the back of the palate. I think the proof kind of hits you right there at the back of the palate. It's got a good sweetness to the front end.
Yeah.
And then kind of immediately hits you with that proof.
This tastes just like a proofed up Buffalo Trace. Like it has that.
I can see what you're saying with that.
Has some light red fruit on that. I do agree with you. It really does hit you with some proof. There's also a little bit of like a dark grape note on there.
I can see what you're saying.
A little desserty.
It's got a good finish to it. I think those same flavors that they still kind of work their way down on the finish as well. Kind of stays with you a bit. And this may be staying with me longer because this is first drink of the day and things like that. But I feel like it's got a good finish to it.
Yeah, it gets like real artificial candy. Like I don't quite say like Jolly Rancher, but along those lines of you just get a ton of fruit out of that. It's very, very sweet, very welcoming, very just forward with that fruit now. Like it's really, and that proof kind of hits you, but on that second drink, that proof kind of tends to go away a little bit.
It was the third drink for me, but it kind of went away. But it's still there. That finish is still lingering, like at the top of my throat and kind of warming my chest now. Mm-hmm. So I like that. Yeah, it's interesting.
It's good. You know, it's actually, so we're kind of going through a series, and I like kind of doing this yearly, where we talk about our favorite bottle and bonds, and then we blind them, and our favorite single barrels, and we blind them. This will go into, in my opinion, this should go into our kind of like everyday foolproof / cask strength blind. I think this is going to do exceptionally well.
I think it will
like,
as well.
And it's not even about the price on that. All that is about is just like quality of what's in it. That's really good. And that, like I said, that's fresh crack. That is hardly no airtime, no influence of anything. This is our first drink of the day, both of us.
But what I do love is that is well worth, to me, the $50 that you'll pay for that. Because it's that good. To me, this hits in that good second drink of the night after you've warmed up with whatever your warm-up is, and then you grab this, and that's a good second leading into something else.
Really nice green apple peel on there on the nose, which then goes into the palate. This is just really nice. It's really welcoming. Like, honestly, if you... I have these conversations a lot with people who are like, man, like, I kind of want to get into foolproof or cask strength, but I'm not. I don't really want that heat. I want something that's welcoming. I feel like this is very welcoming. Because you're getting way more sweetness than you would traditionally get with. I agree.
With a lot of foolproofs. There are some foolproofs that are sweet, and you like this is in that sweet category of foolproof. But man, I love the way it stays with you after you're done drinking it. And I appreciate that, because some foolproofs are thin and you lose it right at the end of it. It just kind of hits you in the face and you're like, okay, I'm done. This is more of a sipping foolproof, where you don't feel like you have to keep going back for a drink one after the other because it's staying with you. You know what I'm saying about that? You know, I always feel like some bourbons you have to keep drinking in order to enjoy the flavor of them, and they're good, but you have to keep drinking them to enjoy it. This one, you can take a sip, hang around for 5-10 minutes, and then take another sip, and you're you're not in a hurry to drink it.
Agreed. Also, to be fair, I've had some Green River single barrels that are actually really, really good.
Yeah.
I've also had some that kind of on the backside of the palate leave me wanting a little bit more, or I don't think is as well balanced. Maybe.
Yeah.
I think this is really well balanced.
Yeah.
Like this. I like this. I honestly, as much as I've liked some of the Green River single barrels I've had, I think I like this more. I think this is my. I don't know. It's either between this or the rye that's my favorite, and from Green River, but.
I would say for me,
really
it was the rye, but I think I would put this ahead of it because I do like the sweet heat nature of this.
Yeah, that's good.
And again, Green River just does a really good job with most everything they do. If you've never had it, take the opportunity to try some of it. You're not going to pay more than $80 for any of their product. Just
you ain't gonna pay more than 60.
Well, the single barrels can be 65, $70. So
I was thinking shuffers only.
Yeah, shuffers.
My mistake.
Yeah, this will be, and I think this is intended. If I'm not wrong, this is intended to be their foolproof shelfer. Yeah. So,
all right. Well, I recommend it. I'm assuming you do as well.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a recommendation for me. So, hit the like, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and until the next time.
We'll see you.
We'll see you.